Hello everybody, this is Grubs, or Sir Grubs. We're going to play some Civ 4 today, and I know what you're thinking. Isn't Civ 4 the one before Civ 5, which has been out for many years? And the answer is yes, but I've played a lot of Civ 4 in the past, and I've very much enjoyed it. And Civ 5 is meant to be a bit of a downgrade in terms of serious gameplay and blah blah blah. Anyway, everyone has their own opinions. So I'm playing Civ 4, which is apparently the best of the series, according to some, and not according to all. So let's jump right into it. Play single player. We'll hit play now. And I was going to do a couple of Civ games on a relatively high difficulty, but I was going to always do a cultural victory, because on YouTube there are not many cultural victories. Funny enough. I'm going to hit fractal. Pretty much everything's going to be pretty standard. Everything's going to be like just normal. But I'm going to choose a specific leader. Now, those who are new to any of the Civ games, I don't know how loud this music is. I might turn it down in game. But you get to choose your leader. So obviously you've got the American empires, and you can change between different leaders. And they're all very different. So like there's a Persian, they've got 2 leaders you can choose from. Mines only have 1. They've all got different abilities or traits that make them better and worse at particular victories or at different maps. Yeah, so it's hard to explain. I'm not going to go through all of them, but for this game I'm going to play as the Incans. Now, reason being is because he's got these mad earrings. No, that's not the reason why. He's industrious and financial, both good traits, both very good traits. He has a unique unit, which is called a Quecha, and a very good unit. And he has a unique building called Terrace, and that's a very good building. So he's a very powerful leader compared to some of the other leaders that can be duds. This guy's definitely not a dud. Anyway. Oh, if the world was like Civ 4, this guy would be the ruler of the world at the moment. He's pretty powerful. So I'm going to hit OK and go to the next bit. And our leader name is going to be Free Country USA. That's I'm Australian, but that's a reference to something else. If you can work it out, then kudos to you. That's the easiest difficulty, and this is the hardest. And this is normal, so all these are quite hard. I'm going to be playing on Emperor, and hopefully we can win a cultural on normal speed, which you don't get to see a lot on YouTube. I'm not claiming to be really good at Civ 4. I comfortably play at Emperor. In cultural victories are really hard, even for me, so I might lose. This is a test anyway, I think. Okay, so we've got Huayna, Capac, Sapac, whatever. His name's a palindrome, I think. That's what it's called. C-A-P-A-C. Anyway, he starts with 2 techs, mining and agriculture. Agriculture is a really good tech. Not mining, sorry. Mysticism and agriculture. Agriculture is a good tech. Mysticism is not generally a good tech, but in this case it is. And I'll explain why. So I hit continue. Into the game, you can see the resources. This is our settler. Settler will found our first city. Let's have a look. Do I like that city? What's up here? We don't know. Let me settle it. I might need to restart the map. I'm going to regenerate it because I'm not happy with that start. The reason why I want to regenerate, it's not really cheating, is because I need some... Going for cultural or a very fast cultural victory does require a relatively specific start, but however not too... specific. Jeez. Whew. Okay. Hey, let me just... Oof. I don't know about this start either. It is food out the wazoo though. Food, and food. Which is good. Now let me have a quick think. Maybe I'll cut it and think about it. Okay guys, I'm back, and I restarted the map a few times just to get a kind of a better start. Ideally what I'm looking for is a high commerce tile like this gold, this coin, and either marble or a lot of forest. So as you can see here, I've got commerce tile and a lot of forest. So I'm going with this. And I'm going to name the city, obviously the Home Star. That's obvious. That's an obvious city name choice. And the first thing I would probably want to build is a worker, so that I can work on this gold and then these food tiles. So let's get a worker going. And I popped it when I popped the border. There was a little village there, and they gave me a scout. So off I go, my little scout, and off this guy goes this way. So ideally, we've got to try and find some marble resource. And let's go just check what this guy's doing. Doesn't really matter what this guy does. 13 turns polytheism is what I'm going for. Let's have a look. Get up here. Dang, I wish that was marble. So at the start of the game, you can freely run around without any... Ooh, that's a nice place. Without any fear of barbarians killing your units, because the first few turns there's no barbarians. So I'm just trying to get some... Let's get up to here. Oh, and we found... Of course we found this guy. This guy's an alien from another planet. From the elfish planet of Mercury. Look at him. Farewell, my friend. May your journeys be fun. So just exploring. Obviously we've got jungle up here. And also I want to play through the game relatively quickly, because Civ games go for a really, really long time. So this is the bottom of the map, because of the snowiness. Oh, there's our friend that we just met. That's where his first city is. Yep, so obviously jungle up there. Now, you don't want to explore too far, because you're not going to be expanding ridiculously. I'm going to bring this guy back now. Just kind of know where our neighbour is. It'd be really nice to get this spot before the Justinian or the Byzantines get him. There we go, go this way. It's a silver. You go this way. I guess getting that worker out is key as fast as possible. Everything's fine. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here! So once again, just exploring everything very quickly. Now, Buddhism is usually found by this guy because he likes finding religions really early. Just like my guy would be. But I'm playing him, and hopefully I get Hinduism in 4 turns. Yep, what a guess. I should be the leader of the world with those kind of guesses. Okay, so I like to go around the coast just to see if there's any fish resource or seafood resources in which to found a city on. So when you're finding new cities, oh, this guy's crazy. This guy I've played with so many times, and he often just takes over the world and then attacks you, and he's a real warmonger, this guy. I think he's industrious. Oh no, he's expansive and protective. It's crazy. So now that there's multiple people, I should put my points on... I'll just put it on Mao for now, because he's winning. And he's by winning. How you doing, buddy? We'll go up here and get on that little hill. Get that, I'll get this guy up the top. So obviously Mao is up here. 2 turns to Hinduism. Very nice. So it was a little bit risky going for Hinduism. Oh, lines. Because if you can see here, I was working this tile. It has no gold coins on it, and gold coins increase your research at the start of the game. Now, playing on high difficulties, that's pretty risky, because someone can beat you to polytheism. And it's not the end of the world, but if that usually happens, because it's right at the beginning of the game, it's just easy to just restart the game. Because that's a problem that you can just remedy by just regenerating the map. How many bloody scouts has this guy got? It's crazy. Alright, so I've got Hinduism. Now, we're not going to convert into Hinduism because on high difficulties, Other civs think you're a heathen and they attack you, and it's just not worth it. So give me a moment to think about what tech I'm meant to go through next. Alright, so I've decided to go for mining. I'm going for mining so that eventually when this guy gets out in 2 turns, I'll get mining in 6 extra turns. That way the worker can build on the corn for 5 turns, which means I'll be 1 turn away from mining. The worker then has to walk into the forest and then onto the hill, so by then I would have mining, and then he can start mining up the gold, and then he can go and improve this. Okay, so mining is what I'm going for because it allows you to build mines on gold. Just looking around with this clown. This guy I'm kind of bringing up back just to kind of clear that fog, and also, like I said, we don't really need to explore too far because we're not going to put too many cities. So speaking of which, let's find some cities. So this pig could go to another city, perhaps a city that is here. And I can put a little thing here that says like city, because he'll be able to use the pigs and then get to the stone. Could be a good city. Another good city to get would be to use this seafood resource. Let me think. So putting a city here. Maybe have a look. Obviously, I can move these cities like before I put them if I find anything useful or if I think of something better. But putting a city here can use this food, obviously. He can obviously farm all of these. Not farm, he can cottage up all of these and become quite a good cottage secondary city or whatever city. Another good city, if I was being incredibly aggressive, which I might not do, is here. No. Oh, yes, yes, no. No, that's a terrible city. Here would be a better city. And that's because I can use the corn, get the silver, and block off the Byzantines, which, like I said, is a little bit more aggressive because I'm settling right up in his grill. To be fair, he might even just settle that city or settle here or whatever the hell the guy does because he's crazy. These pigs are good for using. And a city, perhaps here, perhaps here. And then you can grab the wine as well, Eventually. Let me just think. Bad, useless. Obviously we can change our minds here. Here's another one up here we can do. It's good to kind of get your city ideas out early, only so that, you know, you have a thing to work to. So obviously here would be better. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Like that. There's obviously a city spot over here somewhere. Also, ideally, you want to have your cities pretty close together. But having a city on the coast is nice as well. And then, obviously, when you get calendar, this city could be very nice. I want to put it on that hill, but a city there would be nice. And that's how you can get these resources. Unfortunately, you need calendar to obtain such resources. Now let's just have a look here. I've got this worker coming out next turn. Alright. Probably want the city to grow a little bit, so we're going to build a quecha. And we're going to throw down the worker over here, and we want him to build on that corn. So I'm going to probably fog bust with these quecha. No. I thought I had the scout. Alright, scout. This way, mate. There we go. Alright, so barbarians obviously spawning now. I saw a lion before. They're not too dangerous. Of course, I'm coming last. I'm going to bring this guy and put him on this hill. There we go. 3 turns away from building the farm. I'm just going to leave a warrior there. Wetcher. Ooh, okay. I thought that kept going over there, but it looks like it just pillars off. So obviously with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential cities, I guarantee I won't obtain all of those cities, but you know. Now you're just going to chill there. Does he want to chill there? Sure, he can chill there. He's pretty protected on that hill. There's probably like a resource in the ocean there, but I don't think I'll be settling that far. Alright, so I just finished this. You can see now I'm growing in the next turn. And I want this guy to kind of move over here. He's going to take his sweet ass time though. I don't really have a choice. Into the forest I go. Another Byzantinian scout. So mining in the next turn. So next turn I also grow.
The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away a small stone.
He's not wrong. He's not at all wrong. Okay. So we are aiming to get a wonder that priesthood allows us to get called the Oracle. And if you build the wonder in your town, you get a free technology. And that is pretty good. So because we don't have marble, ideally I'm going to chop the Oracle out. If you have marble, then you could go for what's it called? Masonry, and then you can get marble, and then it would be easy to build. But I don't want to go for it now because I can't chop. You need bronze working, and that's 16 turns away. So 1 turn plus 5 is 10. That's 10 turns, and then I have 5 turns still bronze working, and then I'm kind of screwed. Alternatively, I can go for animal husbandry, and that would allow me to go 1 turn, 5, and then no road. I think roads are probably better because of the forest. So hang on, give me a moment. I have to think of what tech I'm going to go for next. So I've decided that I might not go for the wheel, and instead I will go for Animalia Husbandari. And the reason for that is it's 13 turns. So next turn will be 12. 5 and 5 is 10. Then I'll have 2 turns to kind of waltz over here. Now that is if with the current setup now. The fact that this gets more commerce when I put a mine on it will speed up tech, and which would mean that I would get to animal husbandry faster. Then with animal husbandry getting to animal husbandry like a few turns faster would mean I'd already start researching copper working, bronze working, whatever, and by then I finish the pasture in 5 turns, and hopefully by then I can then start cutting into the forests. Here's with my fingers crossed, that's what I'm doing. Mine. What do you see, buddy? Okay, that's nice. Little choke neck there. So I'm assuming Mao is over here. Maybe. I could be wrong. What have we got here? We've got the Quecha. You should be maybe working on this. Might be nice. Or do I want you to grow? In 6 turns grow, or in 3 turns grow? Probably in 6 turns grow because you have nothing good to work. Okay. That's as far as that scout's going to go because I don't want to go that way. Yeah. Everything seems to be pretty good. Was that a bear down there I saw? Was there a bear in there? A bear in there? It's like play school. Oh dear. Oh, they're wolves. Okay, so the bears are the strongest animal. But they're pretty harmless as long as you're not, in bad ground. Okay, so we kind of still want to grow. So I'm thinking building another Quecha. And this Quecha is going to kind of walk out this way for a few turns. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Very good. So, eh, I don't think anyone's here. Maybe Mao's up there. In which case I could expand a bit further out there. But jungle is a bit of bastard. The first city I probably want to settle is here. Get pretty close to Mr. Byzantine. Ah, there you go. The gold kicked in. So now we research this much faster because we have more beakers. Just to let you know, commerce, when you're running 100% research rate, all your commerce is turned into beakers. When you're running 100% wealth rate, all your commerce is turned into wealth. And that's how it kind of works. But usually early game, you're running beakers for your commerce. Okay, so next turn. Okay, let's move down here. Let's start beefing that up. Yeah, that's nice, man. I'm going to go in here. It's a good spot up there, but not interested at the moment. So let's have a look at this town for a second. So I got 2 turns before I grow, and it's got nothing really to grow into. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, you just run out here and make sure everything's swell, and it is. Ooh. So yeah, this kind of area is all mostly mine. Maybe I could plonk a few new cities and expand hugely. Is this going to grow and build this clown at the same time? Let me just have a look here. If I go like this, starving. No, what? Oh. No. Whatever. That's going to have to do. Oh! It's a little bit... it's a little bit unlucky there. I think my guy has a good chance of getting eaten by the bears. I did steal all the bears' eggs, to be fair. Bears lay eggs. Alright, so we can see here that now this guy's working a dud tile. Which is kind of annoying, but I'm working on this one. So how long are these guys? These guys are 3 turns away at building that farm. Balls. Okay, so next turn. Hey! I got a bit of luck. The bear was destroyed. Okay, so I'm size 3 now. Ideally at size 3 you want to start building like a settler or a worker. I'm thinking worker. Let's go worker. Now the good thing about building a worker means you don't grow anymore. That's actually not a good thing, but the good thing about it, that's the bad thing about building a worker, but at this point in time you can see that if I can't really grow and work anything useful because I'm growing too fast. So I kind of need to stunt growth a bit. Alright, this clown can come down here, maybe. What's over here? Well done, Mr. Oh, he didn't even take any damage. He's invincible, Quetcher. I'm going to put him down here, maybe. Yeah, it's a good spot. He's just going to chill down there, I think. Oh dear. Oh yeah, there was a wolf there. Thank you, the Bibble. Alright, so give me a moment. I'm going to think about what tech I'm going to go for. Okay, so like I said before, I was probably going to go to bronze working. And that'll allow me to cut forests for production. And hopefully no one beats me to the Oracle, because I really need to get to the Oracle. Also, animal husbandry was a good tech to get, because I need to get to writing. Because with the Oracle, I'm going to get a free tech, and I want to choose an expensive tech, and I also want to choose caste system. No, not caste system. What's it called? Code of laws. Code of laws. All right. Also, discovering animal husbandry, getting animal husbandry means that I can look for horses, and I found some right there. Did I find anything else? No. No, but I haven't seen that much. But that means this city here becomes quite intriguing. These 2 cities would be quite good cities. Is there any hills around here? No. This kind of sucks as a production city. This would be another general city. Bah. Speaking of which, where are my good production cities? This one would be a good production city. But, your capital's, it's good for commerce too. No. So production could be a problem because I've got a lot of hills. Maybe this one. This one could be pretty good. Not too much food though. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, what was I working on? I was working on this settler dude. As you can see, we're going to smash out a settler very, very quickly, which is really good. And I'm going to go hook up these piggles. After the work, I'll probably grab a settler. Now, I don't have the wheel yet. That's mighty annoying, because it means I have to like walk through these forests slowly. My Quetcher should be okay in the forest there. I gave him a versus archery promotion. That way he doesn't suck too hard at things. Oh, I'm going to leave this guy here, I've decided. And there's some jaguars there. I'm going to flee from the jaguars. Yes, let's go this way. I don't know if jaguars can move to spots in jungles. It would make sense if they could, so... Oh well. I'm going to bring these guys over here. So the idea is I'm trying to eliminate the spawning zones for barbarians, which is quite easy on this map because it's a small, like a bottleneck. Okay, next turn, I think. I've only still found the 2 bananas. Oh, yep. Killed the wolf, which is expected. You just chill here now. You just chill here now. You go down this way. Woohoo! I found them. Those guys could die. I'm trying to get to these piggles. Oh dear. I just realised that this city might be hard to find initially because I can't fish these resources yet. A good thing to do is always have a look at what the tech is. They haven't obviously found alphabet because they don't have the option to trade techs. Hey, I must say, I don't know if that's lucky. I could always check, but I can't be bothered. I want you to kind of just heal there, man. Okay, let's grab these, which is perfect because in 6 turns we will have... Oh, it's 4 turns to build this thing. Well, in 6 turns we'll be able to chop down forests and we'll chop out a settler. This city is looking pretty good for the next city to find because I have the ability to engage in these resources immediately. It is a little bit far, just saying. Let me think. It is a bit far from my main city. That being said, a lot of these cities are a little bit far. Maybe this one would be a very good immediate city to get because it's so close. You can immediately use the pigs. You know, it's got some forests. So I can grab the stone on the pop. Anyway, next turn. Sweet goodness. Where did that happen? Where? Can I click on this? No. Did it happen here? Where did that happen? Did he take damage? Is it this guy? Maybe it was that guy. I don't know. Yeah, you just chill here, man. They're just throwing wolves at me. 1 turn worker. Alright, turn 34, turn 35. Alright, let's get a settler. I got bronze working in not a lot of time here. Why did I get this guy again? I guess he can go work the horses. It'd make them come up earlier. Why did I get this guy again? I can't even chop forests yet. Forests freaking everywhere. Let me think what I'm going to do with this clown. I'm going to put him... It's 2 turns for the pasture, so he's not going to get there in time. Man, I needed the wheel. There are so many forests. It's crazy. Okay, I'm just going to go this way. I'm going to work my way down to the horses there. Guess it's something to do with him. Yeah. Bronze working in 3. So obviously this is a better tile. There we go. Oh great, more forest, holy crap. Okay, so you got 2 turns to bronze working. You might as well put an effort into this horse. And you, sir, I'm going to have to waste a turn here for the worker. And I'll stick him on this here. Yay! Maybe that one would have been better, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Alright, bronze working. I see, I'm just going to... Oh, well, I'll put him here then. There we go. So next turn, a settler, I'm gonna cancel this guy's work. So he's gonna build this in 3 turns. And I can cancel it, and the game will remember that I've started building, a horse thing there, and so their efforts weren't that gone to waste. Okay, so we got bronze working. This allows us to switch into the slavery, but I won't do that yet. No, the old way's the best. And let me think of the next tech I want to get. Okay, so I've decided to go to priesthood, so I can actually start working on the oracle. Oracle, I know how it's said, I just say it stupidly. Alright, so now I got bronze working. I can now chop down this forest. It will remove the forest. Doing that. And this clues is going to do the same thing. It's going to go... I'll chop down this forest. But obviously, it wastes turn going in there. And the idea is I'm going to try and pump this settler out quicker. Quicker? You heard me, folks. Quicker. Once again, I'm going to position this guy somewhere over here so he can prevent the barbarians from spawning from too close. Not that he can do that much. He's a scout. He's pretty weak. You can see I'm still working these tiles. Boom. Yeah, you go this way, buddy. Just flying through the turns here. There's not much micromanagement to be done. Just have a look here. Nothing crazy. You can talk to them and stuff. I can't open borders with them. Okay, so I just cut this, and you can see that if you look here... I actually don't know where that forest of production just went. Where did that forest of production just... Whatever, okay. So I've just kind of dug into this settler, and I'm trying to work out where would be the best position to put this clown. An option is down here. The only problem with this is that it is quite far from the hometown, from the homestar. The pros would be you can work this guy quickly. We can get this guy up online very quickly. We can chop some forests, and he can build some infrastructure quite quickly. That is pretty good. Another option is this one. This is a better option because I really want this location. And Mr. Byzantine guy is going to probably try and grab it. The downgrade to it is that I cannot work this until I get fishing. And that can be a bit of a bust. Slows my particular tech path. Oh dear. Can I move this clown? I can. Oh dear. I will remember to work that. Another position would be this one. This is good because it's close to the town. It can work a thing immediately. Which is good. Let me think about this. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to settle this one down here, only because I think it'd be proving to be more useful in the immediate time, and then I'll quickly try and rush for this one when I get fishing. I don't really need stone. Okay. Oh, yeah, this guy. Let's go up here. And this guy's going to start mining more stuff so that we can get the oracle out very quickly. Alright.